Alrighty, let's get on into this. Alright. So, yeah, I did test a little bit. I got the other charged compass that has the enraged, and I only did one run of it. And I did also all gilded Scarabs, and it was kind of a bosh run. Didn't really draw much, but I got to get more of the maps that have the strong boxes. I was able to achieve about 13 strong boxes. I've seen some people get like 17 or more, so I'm not sure how they get that. Maybe that's part of the map crafting. Haven't really seen that because I have a bunch of free map crafts. Like even 2 of these monstrous ones, which I do want to use eventually, but I don't want to do them and waste them, because like obviously like even what I'm doing now, just not seeming like it's, you know, performing the way that a lot of other people's strong boxes are. So again, need to learn more, figure it out. But yeah, we'll get through these 100. I'm gonna try and get some more of those so we can at least run another like 7 to 10 of the ones with the other compass, and yeah, see if we get a diviner box. See if it. I mean, it did seem like at least every box was dropping something at least with that other one, that other compass. But again, it's adding like another 25 chaos plus the gildeds. I think I did the math, and it was like almost like a little over 80 C per map. So like probably like 100 C, depending on if you have all gildeds and what prices you can get on everything. So yeah, considerable. It's like at least like 3 times as expensive as running this that I'm running right now. And yeah, I'm not even necessarily sure like this is necessarily worth it. I mean, you do get more drops. I mean, if you're really bored and you got some extra currency, it's better than nothing, I guess. But again, like I don't know, almost just running maybe just rusted Scarabs with the passes on the Atlas, so every once in a while you get a good drop like a diviner box or something like that. You know, that might be worth it just enough, and then doing whatever else you're doing. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit to find something that I'm actually like kind of not necessarily excited, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have any direction at the moment of how I want to like up my juicing. Because yeah, strong boxes, I'm not really sure without going into an extreme amount of currency. I'm imagining it takes multiple divines per map, I'm guessing, to get like the really crazy ones that drop a ton of stuff, which yeah, those are big gambles, and I just don't have the currency to gamble like that, especially try to save for this new build. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure where I want to go next. Obviously I'm going to run all these. We're going to run the 80 to 90 C or 80 to 100 C maps. We'll do like 10 of those. Hopefully get all that done before everything switches over on us. And yeah, we'll just see, see if that can drop anything good. I mean, we are making profit, but again, like even with these 30 C maps, even just running the magic maps, they're no investment. Probably overall, we're making more per map. So I guess so, but then again, I have to equate all the time and effort it took just trading for all the maps, where if I was just running maps, I'd be killing more stuff, gives me more odds of getting that, random drop that might, actually, be worth something. This definitely has a little bit more consistent drops with some decent unique drops and stuff, and obviously if I get a big drop, like, it would all feel more worth it then. But again, those are so small, such small drop chances on some of these items that, yeah, I don't even know. You gotta choose them pretty hard to really up your odds. And, again, like, yeah, I could do some, like, 1 div investment maps and stuff, but again, I couldn't do that many of them. I don't even, if I did 100, that would be all my currency. Now, obviously, I would get a decent amount back. I doubt I would lose everything. You'd probably get about that back, but again, you'd have to like trade. and, you know, get rid of the stuff to get more stuff, and, you know, it's just all time. You know, at this point, is it worth it? Sure, of course, if you have the currency to burn. But I would probably say go with at least a mid juice, probably something upwards of, you know 80 to 100 C if you can. Maybe look up a guide, make sure. But yeah, even from what I see, like, hasn't been. It may be just the guides that I've looked up, but there's just nothing really catching my eye that I really want to like go for yet. But you know, I haven't looked too hard because obviously I had this set up, and you know, I got to run all these still, so I'm not too motivated finding something else. Just kind of been putzing around looking at stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll find something. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not sure. I'll probably just mess around with the Atlas tree and get something else going for sure. Just something, anything, just pick something. You know, maybe go harder into mirrors. Maybe try the delirium orbs. I have a bunch left over from running those. What am I looking for here? Next map. All right. Cemetery. I haven't done one of those in a while. All right, so I gotta remember 14 uses, 2, 2, 3. All right, so we got, once these scarabs are done, I gotta load up another 10 each, and then we'll be able to go into some more runs. Well, yeah, gotta get 10 each of those, and then get the other compasses in there. They're only stacks of 4 Strongbox ones, and yeah. So yeah. At least right now we're getting about 6 Strongboxes. Again, it's a light juice, so I don't even know if you can really call it juicing. It's pretty light, but I mean, it's enough where, yeah, if you're not getting anything to land on the maps, it don't feel great. So, obviously, I mean, I probably should have left the delirium mirrors in here, but again, I just wasn't like the play style with Strongboxes. If I, again, had a stronger character that could, you know, just clear everything a lot faster, I'm sure it would feel better because you can kind of do them as you go. But since sometimes it just couldn't, you know, one-shot everything coming out of the boxes, and then, you know, with all the crazy lights in this game, I couldn't really see where the last guy was. You can't really see that little, I wish it was something over their head that was more easy to see from the boxes, but it's just like those little yellow rings around their feet, and if they're a smaller character, it's just hard to see. Can't really tell where they are. And again, if I had something like Tornado Shot, I mean, that goes everywhere. I'm sure you would just clear them all, but sometimes with this, especially if I have lowered area of effect, my ring isn't that big, and yeah, a guy just goes running off the screen, you don't see him, and then, like, yeah, you have to come back for that box, or you're just running the clock on your delirium mirror, and yeah, you're just not getting as many stages of it, of the rewards. So that's why I took it off and tried the, you know, One Beyond creatures. Just figured that would just add more density to the maps, and you know, maybe I get some better drops running the Scarabs and stuff, which, you know, has been somewhat true. But again, some of these maps just feel really lackluster. It's not really landing much at all. Overall, they're just a little bit boring to me. But again, like, I don't know if that, you know, maybe farming essences would be less boring because you'd just be getting a lot of them all the time, but then, like, they're not really big drops. That's kind of like what the mirrors were too, getting the orbs. Like, they were pretty consistent. So, like, yeah, you get a string of maps and you got a lot of mirrors, and you just kept getting, like, orbs, and then ones that you didn't get orbs, you got lucky on a map and got a good drop. So it just had a little more balance, where this just feels like, yeah, one in every like 5 maps you get something exciting, and it's usually worth a decent amount. So I guess it just depends on your playstyle. If you'd rather just jam and watch things explode for a while and not have to constantly be picking stuff up, this might actually be a decent strategy for cheap, where, you know, you can just burn some. Again, I'm thinking pretty much anytime you're running red maps and you have your Atlas pretty much filled out, and you're, you know, going for 1 or 2 things, you're not really trying to, like, you know, just spread it way out. I'm thinking you're making profit pretty much. Everything's pretty much worth it from what I can see. Like, you're not going to lose currency playing the game. But yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell. forgot now, my 10 tab, I got stacked decks on there. They were starting to take up a lot of space somewhere else. Alright, another Crimson Temple. We just need a good drop. I mean, it was good. I think that was yesterday or the day before. It was like, yeah, we got like a Divine Exile and like 5 Chaos Orbs like all dropped in a pile. And like, that's kind of cool. And then, you know, we got the key and stuff. So, like, it was decent. We got the Heat Shiver the other night. Got a couple cards worth like 100 C. And, you know, a bunch of other stuff, like some decent gear and uniques. But yeah, it's felt a little lackluster. I mean, even really compared to the Magic maps. I mean, maybe just because the Magic maps I didn't really care. Because again, there is no invested, and like once you invest something, I mean, obviously you're looking. I knew I shouldn't have done that. That's all right. I was just trying to read that. I couldn't see it with that other box, like verbiage over it. So I was trying to read it, and I knew that guy was doing a lot of damage, and I just didn't move soon enough. So yeah, I can't wait to invest in another character. That's why I really don't want to put any more into him. I just want something with a little higher DPS, a little less squishy. Just because, like, yeah, some of these guys just take so long to kill them that I try and just run from them, and then they just, if I see something that I gotta read. The Eater, though, like, yeah, I just don't want to stop the Eater just because those, for saving up currency, they're really good. You know, running 28 maps and you get a div, so that's, I mean, that's good. It's not bad any way you slice it, really. So. Where was that? Where was I that I just died? I thought I was like trying to clear a box. Oh yeah, it was where this thing was. I was trying to read this. And that guy killed me. He's gonna kill me again. Currency items dropped. Sure, whatever. Was it even that guy that killed me? I don't even know. I'm getting away from him though. Alright, let's get in the rhythm here. Go back to those boxes in the middle. A lot of boxes on this one. This seems like more than 6, unless they're all just like right there. Nothing. I don't know. I was really hoping, like, even with a mild juice, you just see a little more out of these boxes. Because sometimes, like, I don't know, the map itself just seems like it drops a decent amount. And I know, like, yeah, you're supposed to use the engineering orbs, but I mean, I've even messed with those, and they just didn't seem like. I don't know. It's just so expensive to engineer orb them all, and it's time consuming. And like, yeah, if you're gonna, you know, elk or scour elk them, just yeah, it takes a second to do. So it's like, I thought each time I do it, at least some stuff would drop out, but I literally had some that yeah, put it to like 20 quality, and found one with like +5 chest and extra items dropped and blah blah blah, you know, and then I hit it and kill everything and nothing would drop. So it'd just be like, I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm missing something. You know, some people with having like 17 strong boxes and stuff, like, yeah. I mean, obviously I'm missing stuff. I know I am. I thought that was a detonate. I didn't want to blow up. I don't know, we'll see here. Again, these are small sample sizes, so it's very easy on 100 maps to just get unlucky on 100 maps. It's definitely possible. You obviously, first off with this strategy, you gotta get lucky that you get a lot of chests that land the, specialty, whatever they call them. Are they implicits on chests? Maybe that's what they are. Or they're not implicits, they're just like, yeah, minor, whatever it's called. They're just special chests, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they call them. But yeah, this one's just a strong box, and then like other ones, yeah, we'll say, artifactor, or diviner, whatever. What is this? How do you? Okay, now he's taking damage. He just wasn't taking that much damage before. 2 of stalling orbs. Great. I don't know. I'm not hugely in love with this setup of mapping, but I mean, overall, it's definitely paid off. But yeah, I don't know what exactly I'm expecting. Maybe if I was actually tallying it up like I did the last one, it would show a little bit better, because it is hard to see exactly what you're getting if you're not tallying it up. So maybe that's like kind of on me for not doing that, being a little bit lazy, but it's a lot of work just tallying all that up without like third-party software and stuff. And again, yeah, I don't have too much free time. I'd rather be just mapping and finding more stuff to trade and stuff. I mean, I do go through it all at least and try and find value. I am getting better, so I can cut some stuff out and just know what's not good, so I don't have to take as much time. But it's all a learning process. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little burnout on the game. I'm not sure, because yeah, I know like this is the same thing that like Diablo was kind of like. You know, you get in, you get some good drops, and you just start thinking like, oh, just one more, you know, one more run, and it keeps producing, and you just feel like, oh yeah, I could just do anything in this game, and you know, I'm just making great currency and blah blah, like feels good. And then you hit a dry spell for like a week, and it's hard. It's hard to get through and stay motivated to keep playing, especially when you're investing into it. You know, this game's a lot different in the sense of that compared to Diablo, is where you're investing in the actual like farming, where Diablo is more buying equipment, which is kind of similar, because you buy something new to make your character a little bit stronger, so you do runs and they be a little faster. But then you were just like, damn it, maybe should just kept that currency for something else, because yeah, I mean, if it didn't feel like you were getting good drops farming the new area that you could now do, similar feel. But this one's definitely a lot harder, because it's like, yeah, it wasn't much, 30C or whatever, 35C for these maps, but again, that's still 10 divines, which as a new player, that's not, that takes a little bit to get to. It takes a little bit to farm up, and yeah, you're doing it, and then you're just like, man, maybe I should have, put 100C in, but then you're talking about like 30-40 divines, and it's like, like, and then if you have a strategy that's not apps dropped, I don't really care about that. Sure, I'll do that one. But yeah, then if stuff isn't dropping, then you feel real bad, and you can get down to the point where you'd almost feel like you lost everything pretty much. So I'm trying to stay away from that, still trying to build, and I am going up in currency, even though I spent on this. I didn't actually even really notice. Thought I was somewhere around 60 divine orbs when I went to go buy all this stuff, and even by the time I was done setting it up and buying all this stuff, I sold enough stuff where I was still like, now I'm closer to like 70 divines after a couple days after investing into this. So yeah, I mean, just trying to do things realistically. Extra life, sure, we'll give them extra life and stuff, why not? I don't necessarily want them to have extra life and energy shield, but get some div cards, maybe something cool. I don't know, we'll see. We'll try the 80 to 90C maps. We'll do like 10 of them after we get all these done, and yeah, let's see if that, again, that's not a huge sample size, but at least if one of the maps shows some kind of promise, like, maybe I'll be more comfortable investing in something like that. But other than that, like, if it's just a flop, kind of like, it's only really producing what these maps are at 30C, then I'm just going to know that that's not a good idea to do at all. And probably Strongbox is, again, unless I'm missing a key component here, probably the only real worth it way is either like next to no investment, just using the Atlas tree to every once in a while get a diviner box and stuff, and you know, just keeping some elk orbs on you and some engineering orbs, you know, or you've got to actually like hunt them down, fully focus strong boxes, get it so your maps have like, yeah, you got to be going in a divine or two into each map, getting the infused engineering orbs. Fortunate, nice. But yeah, getting the infused engineering orbs, putting a ton into each map, and just hunting down boxes and just stacking them as hard as you can, and just popping those things and hoping they go off. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, we're just about halfway through these ones. We'll see if these kind of shape up, and maybe the first half wasn't as lucky. And then we'll do the 10-ish at the end, depending on how much I can get together. I gotta try and get the maps still. I gotta put that Shadow Shaper keystone back on to see if I can get some of the maps. Also, I've been trying to burn some maps on Qwerty to get the implicits for the maps too, to get extra strong boxes. Obviously, I don't have to play the maps. You just got to keep like spawning them, and then it resets his shop so that you can potentially get new implicits. This guy is doing a lot of damage. I don't want to die. Just got to be careful. Gotta be careful. He has extra health and extra energy shield, but he's supposed to drop some div cards for me. That might have killed me. 3 voices. Okay, that wasn't really worth it at all. I don't need that now, because we're done with this map. Alright, cool. We got a fortunate there, so that's good. But again, that's like 44. So yeah, even on that map, you got 44 there. You know, an extra like maybe 10C from all that random currency. This hood, if it rolls decent, I think can be... No, it's definitely not that. But this must have rolled good. It was a good roll, but we can just set it down. Well, I guess this one's decent. Ah, crap, I'm out of freaking... Son of a bee. Hold on 1 second. Alright, we just gotta go to... Is this anything? Does this show anything? That doesn't show anything. Well, we'll be on break, but we're not on break. I just have to log into my account, and I don't want that on stream. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, fools? I don't know if it'll really show anything, but you just gotta be careful these days. You don't want people knowing your stuff. Alright, are we on there now? Good. Alright, let's see now. You know, see now here. Alright, well, anyways. So I'm on that now, so now I can check prices. Let's go back to where you can see everything. That's nice. Alright. So yeah, we'll just tuck this guy away. I'll check him out. So potential good drop there. I don't know what that would be. Maybe a divine or something. I don't know if people are actually purchasing those. And the whole thing is kind of wonky, right? The whole season or trading, everything is a little wonky right now, just because the new season, or yeah, new league season, whatever. All these games call everything something a little different. Ladder, season, league. It is league in this game. Alright, we got those all lined up, so we're good for another 4 maps. Another Crimson. Temple, I did, since we got a bunch of Tropic Islands yesterday, rolled a bunch of those and threw them in there instead of Tower. I think I took out pretty much all the Towers and the Phantasmagorias because, yeah, those just weren't making too much sense without the Delirium Mirrors. Waka waka! Where are my boxes at? They just fly through these. Keep stacking them all so close. What you think would be good? It's just hard to see everything. I keep getting these like really big, strong, freaking health pool guys in the way. I'm missing like a... I don't know, I just feel like I'm taking a lot of damage today for some reason. Just die. Like I normally run from him, but I just wanted to see all this stuff. Right, that's none of that's worth it. Man, these freaking big health pool guys. Come on, Maps, be nice to me. Be friendly. This is where it gets tough to grind out. But, you know, I don't know. I'll find something. I'll find something to run. It's maybe a little bit... Maybe we could do Blight or something. I know Blight's like pretty easy. It's like tower defense. Maybe it'll be a little more chill. Maybe I can invest a decent amount in some of those maps. You know, it is fine. Like, I don't mind investing a bunch in it because, like, you know you're gonna get, like, good amount of currency out of it. It's just, when I'm, like, following what other people are doing, and, like, once I do it, if it's actually performing and actually doing what they're showing, like, then I know I'm on the right track, and then I'm comfortable with it. But when I'm, like, copying what they're doing and I'm just not seeing the results, I feel like there might be something they have, like, because this game, yeah, there's so many layers of this game, so many different passives, and, you know, your passive tree and the Atlas passive, there's just a whole bunch of stuff, you know, implicits on maps, implicits on your items, on your compasses, and, you know, there's just so much at play that I just feel like I'm missing something. And again, to invest 100C in a map or more, you really want to make sure you know that it, like, you got it right. Otherwise, you're just burning currency, and, like, yeah, you might get lucky and get like a good drop that's worth like 10 div or more. You know, or yeah, you get lucky and a mirror drops or something, but that doesn't necessarily justify like what you were running. You might have just got lucky and would have got that anyways, no matter what you were running, you know. So just want to have something like the Magic Master, you know, totally justifiable. Like, that was fine. Even the Elk and Go was fine because, like, it wasn't that much. I mean, I was a little bit skeptical about using the chisels. I didn't know if they were really getting me that much, because those are the most expensive thing in the Elk and Go. But overall, after doing this, like, this is a lot more expensive. Chisels aren't really that much. You're only adding like 40 to 50 C to 100 maps or whatever. So it's really not that much once you start, you know, getting into it and realize how easy it is to get some decent drops of currency and stuff. Alright. Should get our invitation at some point here too. Shaper. Oh, I don't want Shaper. Just making sure I got my favorited maps all different here. I'm pretty sure that this is worth nothing. Alright, so yeah, again, that map's just kind of a dud. Like, these just are not that impressive at all. Kind of wish I had the mirrors back in there. But I'm really just trying to see what this can do. I just have not been impressed so far. Again, a couple cool drops and a couple things that are like, that can make this really valuable as a strategy are like iffy. Like, again, like that helmet, like, didn't look like too many people were really listing it if it rolled good, so it's like a good roll. You're getting a lot of uniques and stuff, and like, that's cool. And you potentially, if the right person's looking for it, making the right build, and they want to buy that off of you, you can make a decent profit. But again, like, it's like hard moving stuff. It's not like straightforward or even like super sought after stuff. I mean, that, you know, obviously that Heat Shiver, that was pretty easy to move. So, you know, but again, then only got one drop like that. The other equipment we got wasn't, you know, it's not as straightforward. I mean, I've put it up and then I've, you know, reduced the price a couple times. still hasn't gone, so then I'm just kind of confused because I see what everyone else is listing them as, and it just doesn't seem to be going for that, so I'm just not sure if it's just people that just didn't know the price and just listed it, and maybe it's not even something that even sells, but since people saw there was none of them, they just put it up just to be on the safe side, but then it shows like false like value in an item that no one's going to use. Plus too, with the league switching over, who knows? Could be a bunch of stuff, like, you know, I don't have enough time to sit there, and I'm still learning the game, so even if I did look at all the patch notes, but, you know, when I see all the, you know, different nerfs and stuff, like, it might as well be in freaking Hindu or something, because I don't really know. Mortal Ignorance. Alright. Gilded. Alright, something. Not. Again, that's only like maybe paying for the map. Maybe. Need a little more. Because again, like, yeah, even on the magic maps I was getting drops like that. Maybe not as many in the gilded. It would be more rusted and like polished. But this too, the beyond. I'm wondering how you play into the beyond. If you can make that like a, you know, kind of like a solo thing. I guess you would kind of do that with mirrors, because it wouldn't really matter. It's just wherever on the map. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be dropping too much. Of course, I'm not using like, you know. Does it Beyond have a Scarab? I'm not sure. And I think it has compasses, but I mean, I'm running every single passive on the Atlas tree for Beyond, except for the one that makes, I don't even know why you want it. I'm really confused on that one, but it makes the stuff grow 50% less, and it makes it not spawn bosses. But as you see, the boss is the only one spitting out these things, so I mean, they do fall from other monsters, just not as common. But yeah, I have every Atlas passive notable for the Beyond, and it's just, I barely see any of the tainted stuff drop. So, not sure. And I'm running maps outside of this too, and I'm still just not seeing that much drop. But again, I'm not juicing for it, so it makes sense. To an extent, I would think I would at least see some of it dropping here or there, at least every few maps, or scrap, so not too much there. I mean, again, this map definitely paid for itself, but you know, the past two before it didn't really make anything. It's not all really equating, but we're seeing it through, and then we'll move on from there. I just really thought, I don't know, because I ran some of these strong boxes just for before I even put this together, and I don't know, even then they seem to be dropping more stuff on a regular basis. For some reason, higher juiced, it's just not doing it. It's bad luck, I guess. Bad luck or a bad strat, not sure. Storm Crusader gloves. Oh, let's go get that 50C. And then this is all stuff that was... Pretty much all this stuff is from the runs that I've done on the stream. So again, like, this is 50C added on to something we did. This might have been these runs, but I'm not sure. These are just some gloves. Yeah, these might have been yesterday. So, like, yeah, you get stuff like that, but again, like, they're hard sales, where it's not, like, necessarily given, but yeah, what were they? They were, I believe, yeah, they landed a tier 1 fracture, which wasn't even high on armor, but it had energy shield. But, yeah, I mean, obviously he's probably gonna roll it, craft it into something. It did have some decent other mods, so maybe he's just using it as a placeholder. Again, 50C ain't really much. But yeah, maybe you can use it for something. Wait, I gotta finish this map. Did I clear it? Oh, I did. I just gotta do the boss, I think. Let's do the boss. Get the screaming. At least gotta get that. Hopefully we'll get at least something decently big today. Again, that one helm, I don't know. I didn't even look at the roll. Like, I didn't inspect the roll to make sure. It looked like it had decent values. But yeah, I mean, that could be worth a decent amount. Maybe we'll find that out once I actually look at it. Need some water real quick. All this dry air, son. So yeah, overall not a bad map. Some scarabs, mortal, random fragments, some tainted stuff. All right, next map. How are we on our compasses here? Still got one use, and then we gotta switch over. Ram Sand Temple. Sorry, had an itch. Itch Olio. All I can think about is itches. Now my whole head itches. We're gonna ignore it. That never works. Ah, that almost blew up, so I'm not paying attention. Where is this guy? There you are. These are nice. They're helping. It's just, yeah, I mean, if that was happening on every map at least, where you're getting some scarabs, some maps, maybe like something else, like some of the tainted stuff, where it's like always like at least paying a little over what you invested. That'd be a little more behind this concept, but maybe I'm just being too big. Maybe my perception's a little off from getting some really good drops on the magic maps. I'm like thinking, oh, now I'm investing something, I should get a lot more. But yeah, that's not the way it works. Does this reflect back to me? Sure. Slightly. Where are my boxes, son? Oh, there's one. I just can't believe how many of them just don't drop anything. I mean, obviously they are, because my filter, it's blocking it out, but that's what I mean. Like, I think with the 5th filter, it's like pretty much the thing has to be at least worth like a chaos and like at least a stack. Like, so it could be something worth less than a chaos, but it has to be like a stack that's worth that much. Of course, it shows the lesser. It shows some stuff that isn't. 4 additional div cards. Yeah, we'll give them more energy and life and stuff. End boss is pretty easy. Sometimes it takes a while to kill though. What am I missing? Oh, okay, there we are. Didn't notice this was a whole another section over here. That's something good. Okay. Those have a lot of wonder if I run these. What do they have? Those are pretty good. I mean, item quantity. They're not quite full. I mean, I could get them up to the full quality, but I could try running one of them just for shits and gigs instead of one of the maps that I had. I don't want those. See if maybe a little higher. Yeah, 133 we're at on this one, getting a few of the eater upgrades. So maybe starting at like 120, maybe it'll be, we'll see some more drops. That's the thing too, I mean, running 4 Scarabs even, I think you'd be seeing more. Not really seeing many div cards at all. Just at all. Anything. Oh, it's interesting. I mean, we did get a fortunate. We got 2 yesterday. So that's not horrible. It's funny though how it changes the perspective. I'm sure, yeah, if I'm investing 100, yeah, that's a weird thing. Like if you're investing 100 to a div on a map, like even 1 or 2 fortunates dropping wouldn't even like make you happy. Like you'd be like, this is dog shit. You need like multiple. You need like 5 of them to drop just to be like, oh, okay, yeah, that's something. Alright. And we'll put a bunch of these away. We'll run one of them. Just to see. Just to see, why not? I think we need more compasses. 2 more compassi. Yep. And those still have 8 on them. Some magic. Monsters. Might be better compasses to run with these 2. They're just, again, they're cheap. But it adds some extra monster density. Hoping to get just an extra couple drops. I don't know, I was jamming those delirium mirrors for a while. They're doing me good. I was getting a ton of them, but I don't know. I just started hitting a dry spell where, oh, I seriously thought I just died right there. I did not though. But yeah, I just hit a dry spell and I just wasn't getting them. Felt like I was went from like 70% of the time to like 30, not even sometimes. Felt like I never was gonna land them. There's a card. Not a super expensive card, but yeah, whatever. Couple C. Guess we're getting some stuff dropping, I guess. Ah! Run away! Ambusher. Pretty sure that's nothing. Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah. You gotta, like, roll. Maybe that's it. Maybe I gotta corrupt my maps and hope they stay. Maybe that's what sets them up. Oh, I didn't think of that before. It's a lot more, again, currency to roll. I don't really know if that'll get me killed. I don't even know what the boss is on this map. Oh. I'm just taking a lot of damage today. Probably just not. Oh my god. As I die. I didn't know that one was going to blow up. Wasn't paying attention. Gotta pay more attention. Come on, man. Something good's got to drop eventually here. And I don't know. I don't know what's better. Just having like consistent smaller drops or just going for that big thing. Well, with that, in case. Hopefully it's worth at least like 50C or something. This is the boss, but I don't think I did all my boxes yet. What is this boss? Is this the water? There's all the water tornadoes. Waternadoes. Forgot about this boss. Oh, don't stand in the NATO. Doesn't seem too hard. Yeah, anyways. So I don't know if I added that other mod. She penetrated lightning resist. Hey, she didn't drop anything. Great. And Quastic. There's another box. Lane strong boxes. Get everything in this map? I did not like this map. Wonder though if we take our next map, corrupt it, see what happens with it. Just dump this stuff off. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, where are you? Spider Forest. This one's already corrupted. Take this and corrupt it. What does it do? Just didn't do anything to it. I don't know, I wonder if people do that and hope that it ups it. I don't know. I don't know if it actually would. I guess you just keep Scour Elk until you get a really good roll. Maybe just, yeah, farming rare maps. When you get good drops like those ones, they have a lot of quantity and rarity. Okay, guess we're just gonna clear out this whole side. Wow, this is just going like straight down. Whee! Well, we're at the end of the map now. That's weird, Strongbox being right there. Oh, that blew up and didn't kill me. Gem cutter. Nothing. It's definitely feel like a waste. Guess you can't strike gold every time. Where the hell is the monster density on this map? Oh, there's a bunch of it. Ooze for a second. That's all in there. Expedition. I'm sure there's a way I could block implicits on the maps that drop. I just get on a lucky streak and just land a bunch of the Strongbox ones. That'll be a thing. Once I start running something else, then all I'll get, if I'm running that Shadow Shaper, I'll just get constant Strongbox ones when I'm like over them. Because they're not dropping me anything. And I'll get a ton of them. Armor. Armor. Anything? Nothing? Yeah, what is this even dropping? Let me turn off the filters and see what glorious things this is dropping. Let's go to just no filter. Yeah, this is crap. Oh, doo-doo. Right, we carry forward. Chaos Orb. Wonderful. Need a little more than that. We gotta look up to the From Beyond or like figure out what that is or like how to make that go more. I was kind of hoping just all the passives would kind of make it like, I don't know, just let there be a lot more monsters, kind of like a Delirium mirror, maybe not quite that many, but like just kind of make the map a little bit thicker, but don't really feel that way. Alright, where am I going? I didn't know I still had any of these maps still in here. I know they have good cards like the Doctor, so well, I originally had them in, but I thought I replaced them all with Tropical Islands. Must have been one still in there. Clear this out. Come on, man. This is bad, man. What is this? Air gains. Located. Those won't help me right now. I just have to kill the boss. Boss. Older maps. Okay. Oh, and I got the invitation. Oh, that's random. Definitely get some maps. It's like decent. They're like 9. And these ones are like 40. Again, it's like, yeah. I mean, you're getting drops. It's just it's not necessarily like straightforward currency. I mean, they end up equating because eventually, like, you find someone that just wants a bunch of elder maps or something, and then yeah, you just got like, you know, 10, 20, whatever you save up, and then you can get a decent chunk for them and everything. But invitation. Just put it at 1.2 for now. I like that those went up. Sold one for 1.2 earlier. So I was selling them for like 220 chaos. So nice that they're up at the moment, especially since that's one thing that I've just been doing for the past few weeks.
Hey there, this is
Couple
Josh
weeks
from
at
AK.
least.
I hope you're enjoying my music and it's helping to inspire your content.
Alright.
To get all of my tracks and more amazing music on a beat, click to upgrade to premium now.
Alright, so we still got 2 on those compasses. Keep on keeping on. Let's try and burn out that. There's 1 compasses that have 16 uses. And then, yeah. If we get it done 2 days from now, we'll be done with 100. And if nothing changes, yeah, I'm going to probably say this was my least favorite of the 100 maps I've done so far. So I did what? Just plain Alkingo. That I enjoyed quite a bit. And then the magic maps were a lot of fun and did pretty well. Again, both of those didn't really have any pressure on them. So I guess the next step is find something to go a little higher with even more juice for 100 maps. Then yeah, we'll gauge that out. And if that feels even worse than this, then I'm just gonna run magic maps all day. Just freaking burn magic maps as fast as I can. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be a lot that is changing with the new league. That I'll find something. New chromatic orbs, wow. Yeah, I don't know, because yeah, the extra compass that ups the quantity, the really expensive one, is about, I mean, again, I only did one map of it, but it felt pretty much the same, and again, that map had 13 strong boxes, so that was almost, it was a little more than double strong boxes than this map has. And yeah, felt about the same. Didn't feel really any different. Just like, and I had all the gilded Scarabs and stuff too. And again, just didn't feel that much better. That's almost 3 times the investment. So I don't know. Of course, yeah, I'm still new, so maybe that's more what this game is. You got to test out a bunch of strategies till you get one that's just working good with whatever algorithms they have set in the league or whatever at that time. Then yeah, stuff gets nerfed, so you gotta find a new one that's working for you. And then maybe the rest of the time while you're trying to gather those components for some of the big juices, you're just running something very specific where you're just running like one Scarab and one compass that are just, you know, just good for what you like to run, and drops a decent amount of stuff, and you're just burning maps as fast as you can and hoping for, you know, a good drop, something like that. Like yeah, the one guy was saying he did just got the screaming invitations and was literally just burning bosses as fast as he could, hoping the boss dropped something. But other than that, just yeah, who knows? I don't know. Maybe he was able to burn 28 maps in an hour, so he was getting at least a div an hour from the invitations, and then every once in a while he'd get like a nice like drop from the boss and make a little more. I don't know. I think it's a nice additive. I don't know if that would be my whole goal, because yeah, even doing these, we've been making way more than a div an hour. Okay. Just little peanuts. Just little peanuts falling on the ground here. We're not getting any Strongbox maps. Would like some of those. Would be nice. Tropic Island! Did miss this map. This one's a lot of fun with mirrors. I don't know if I'm really digging the strong boxes just all together. Just a slower pace, like gameplay. Just having to hover around the boxes. Yeah, that might be too again, because I was running the mirrors, which was pushing me faster. Yeah, I could look into that too. Again, like I said, I have a bunch of delirium orbs from running mirrors, but from what I've seen, I was trading for some of the stuff for this juice, and I came across a guy and he's like, dude, if you can help me beat this map, I'll give you 5 of these for free. And I think they were like 40C like compasses or whatever. I forget what they were. Maybe maybe, yeah, I can't remember. It might have been the other Strongbox one, so they're pretty expensive, but I went into the map and he's like, yeah, it's this map and it's 100% delirium, and I went in and it was just a fucking shit show. It was ridiculous, and I'm like, well, yeah, I don't know about, you know, cranking up delirium. And again, that might be something similar to this, like if you just like go halfway with investing in it, it's not really that much more than just, you know, just getting 50% of the time with delirium mirror and just running it normal. You know, maybe it's not that much more unless you just go all in on it. And with that, like, this character just won't be able to do it. I'll just, you know, I'll spend a bunch of currency get lining up some maps, and then the first one I do would just be burned. I wouldn't be able to do it. So don't want to do that either. So we are limited a little bit on what we can juice up to here. So again, maybe Blight, but yeah, I don't know. Again, I don't have high DPS for single targets, so the Blight might become lackluster, and I might not be able to get as many tiers of rewards because, yeah, they just have a couple big heavy HP pool guys come down and just ends it early or something. Another thing is, like, yeah, the Life Force stuff, Sacred Grove and stuff. Sometimes those guys have a lot of health, and if you're juicing it, which gives them more health and damage and stuff, like, that'd probably be a nightmare for this build right now. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'm just gonna run just magic maps. Just magic maps constantly until I get a currency. Just not spend a dime. Just keep saving every penny. What is this? Okay. Alright, so we're getting rid of the invitation for 1.2. So that's good. Wait to party. We're getting up there slowly. Slowly, ladies and gents. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, sir, are you coming? Hey, sir. Hey, sir. There. Trade. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey. I said leave. Back to it. Wait. Oh boy. We're at the boss. A fortunate card on this one. Some maps. Hopefully getting maps. Well, maps don't really seem to be too much of an issue once you get your void stones. Pretty easy to keep up on them. Throw something in there that, oh no, it's all good. That's all fine. That is one. Oh, we need more compasses. More compies. Here. Okay, 4 of each, so yeah, we're almost at the finale here. It's kind of hoping I would get a Strongbox map so I could run one of them. One of the new compasses. I rolled one of the compasses too with the It had only 3 charges, but it was of the enraged with the 500% quantity for strong boxes. Plus, it gives an extra strong box. So, yeah, I mean that's like it's a good like 80-ish C. Isn't bad. But I'm just keeping it so I can use it if I want to roll this stuff. Right. More divination cards. Come on! Let's get another apothecary to brighten my day. Alright, went up that. Strongbox! Come on! Or something. Something's doing a lot of damage to me. So lackluster, man. I really was excited to do these. Especially after doing magic maps, I was like, ooh yeah, I'll just bite the bullet, invest a little bit, and some maps to drop some cool stuff. Didn't seem too bad the first couple runs, first couple streams. Just dropping some cool stuff pretty consistently, and then I don't know, just kind of fizzled out here. It's not getting much. There's a diviner. Did I get any chest level on it? Oh, +4. Maybe something here. Chaos, more chaos, currency. Nothing really. At least some cards. Chaos. Red tone. Vitamin C. Yeah, it seems like these maps just like it's just like just enough to pay for itself. And some of the maps pay for like 2 maps, but then like the next map just duds and doesn't pay for itself. Like I just feel like a lot of this you're just breaking even, and then once in a while you get a decent drop. But like again, like I feel like it doesn't really matter what you be running. Eventually, you're always going to get something decent dropped. Find all my boxes. Volcano. I guess so. So an okay map. Nothing too exciting. Oh, one of these again. Alright. Just enough. Alright, got a few more here. Let's finish with something strong. Let's get something cool. Make my day. Oh, another spider forest. Guess I had 2 still in there. If it drops something good, then I'll be happy. Couple Scarabs. Couple scurvy curs. I feel like I haven't gotten too many good of these either. I just get bad rolls. And just everything. Another diviner. Doctor or something? No? Guess not. Yeah, my guess is you just gotta farm boxes. Gotta get specific maps and then use the orbs, the engineering orbs. This is probably not, again, like, you're just using, you know, maybe a rust scarab and this one compass, which is like usually like 10C. You get 4 uses, so it's like 2.5 plus a scarab, so it's like 5, 6, something like that. 5, 6C per map. And if you were just doing something like focusing mirrors most of the time, or yeah, blight or something, I'm sure you would make at least that, and then you're just hoping for a lucky drop with the diviner, or you know, just any of them. Just get a nice lucky drop off of the strong boxes, but most of the time you're just popping them as you go and not really caring about them that much. I think it'd be fine as like an additive to something else, but other than that, the rare corrupted boxes, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily like a viable strategy to like really feed into. Again, we'll try some with the other thing, the other compass, but again, that ups it almost to 100C, so that's really gotta drop some stuff, and I just don't think it will. Again, larger sample size, maybe overall it actually ends up being pretty good, but who's this guy? Where did you come from? What are you doing? Wait, did he die? Is he dead? What do you have, 1 health? I guess that would make sense, just like some people have like a ton of energy shield and then no health. I guess it makes sense that some of the exiles would be that. Eternal sword, I don't think that was worth anything. It's a plain boring strongbox. Just drop some gauntlets, I guess. I don't think are worth anything. What is this? We'll take some extra damage, why not? Take your best shot. I'm invincible. Lingering remnants. I have a ton of cards too that I gotta trade in. Just saving them up for now. Just one day when I'm bored, I'll go turn them all in, and then hopefully it'll actually be a decent amount of currency. Get lucky on some. What is this boss? Keat. Remember. Spider? I don't think it is. Is it? Oh yeah, it's this. Who's this lady? Infested Valley, my old favorite. Until I realized it don't really have that great of drops in it. I do like the map though. I think it's one of the better maps. The Twisted. It's not a filled one. Twisted. Wool beans. Well, a bunch of maps on that one, I guess. I don't know what you... People who want these 14s, you know what I mean?
Productions that demand more.
Someone at some point in the game would want to buy them. Really like one Strongbox map would be nice. Oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What you doing with your life? Let's try him real quick. Hey, do you have one? Just roll it once. Alright. Come on. Right now, what do you got? You got one? Abysses. Abyss, implicit. Do one more. One more. Come on. Just gotta wait for the portals to load, and then what do you got? No implicits. Alright, I'm done with you for now. How many more of those do I even have left? 27 missions. I'll just have to burn them all. See if I can get one. Crimson. 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 Oh, this makes me almost want to reset my Atlas tree again and try something different for these last couple days of runs. This just doesn't seem to be doing much. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just scratching my head of what else I could do. I literally like blocked all other content to see if maybe just if there's less on the map it might spawn more strong boxes or something. I didn't think it would do anything, but you know, you gotta try some stuff sometimes just to see. Okay. Loss gains, physical damage reduction. Yeah, sure, of course. I don't do physical damage, so you can have all the physical damage reduction in the world. Where did all you guys come from? Oh, I didn't realize that I was able to be hung again. Chaos. Like, come on. It was too divine. I'm happy. Simple couple different consonants and vowels. Makes all the difference in the world. Come on. Why can't I go through the fence? I'm a ghost. Nothing. Yay! Nothing. Yay! Man. It almost makes me just not even want to run the last, like, 30, 40 maps, whatever I got left. Not like this. Not like this! I don't know. Maybe I got all tomorrow off, so maybe I'll look up some stuff and see if there's any way I can tweak this a little bit just to kind of save the last few maps and just see if I can come up with a better strategy before I just blow all these things, because it's not even necessarily it's not that much currency spent on it. It's just the time and effort of getting all this stuff together and, you know, bringing the concept and then trying it. It's like I have it all together. I still got like 30 maps put together. Let me see what else I can tweak to, like, you know, see if this is still viable. Again, I think with the Delirium Mirrors, it's not too bad. But again, it's just like, yeah, Delirium Mirrors is just, I feel like they're just something there to save any type of strategy, honestly. It's because they're good, consistent currency. They make maps definitely feel better, for sure. Just like, flow better, they keep you moving forward. You don't dilly-dally as much, plus, yeah, there's a lot of monsters, so it doesn't feel like the maps are so empty, so you just feel value in them. Like, even on the magic ones, like, just, yeah, they're not juiced at all, but sometimes there's just so many monsters spawning, it just felt like it was juiced or something. It just felt like there was value in a map, and like, just more stuff just seems to drop because you're just, yeah, killing that much more stuff. Just more chances, more odds. And that's what I was hoping with the From Beyond, but it just don't. I don't know, it's just not filling out the maps. Maybe I can see if there is like a compass for that or something and add that instead of maybe like, you know, the extra damage plus the extra magic packs or whatever. Because yeah, now that I'm thinking of it, like 8 extra magic packs isn't really that many creatures. I thought with the pack size, the increased pack size, like it would do something. And yeah, some rooms you go in, like, pretty full. So it's definitely doing some work, but it's just not quite as much as I was hoping for, I don't think. Oh. Are we on the last map? So we just need one of each scarab. Do the last one. So yeah, well, we're down to 39 maps left. Something like that. And what we got? 1 left use of each of these. Okay. Wait, their map's already in there. Alright, let's run it. So wait. So there should be 40 maps left. There's 41 left. I don't know what I did. Why is there only 39 of those there? Not sure. I mean, I know I did add that one map. I must have added another one somewhere. For some reason. Not 100% sure, but it don't matter. It doesn't have to be exactly 100. Or I have some other... Again, I'm going to run some of the ones with the... Once I get some Strongbox maps anyway, so count that in it too. Again, I don't think they're really going to be that much better, where it's you... It'll probably feel very similar to these. Which is a feels bad man for sure. But at least he'll answer a question if you see the opportunity to be like, oh yeah, you can get like 13 strong boxes and it's only like 80 C to run these instead of like 2 divine, or you don't have to blow a bunch of infused engineering orbs. Yeah. I don't think it's worth it. It's less investment, but I don't know. I don't see it. Boy. Come on, Diviner. Shepherd. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. So what is that? That's almost 2 divine right there. Right? Because yeah, they're 230 apiece. Hey. See, that's the weird thing about this. I don't know. But that's all you're really hoping for. It's like a really good... Just one good drop. I mean, that was cool. 2 of them dropped. Kind of saved this whole thing. It's pretty big. It's almost 2 divines right there. It's popping. It's just a boring strat. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, it has potential for some big drops, but the rest of the time you're literally just sitting here. And it just feels like you're wasting currency. So it's like, that's where I think the real feels bad man comes in, is like when the last, yeah, it'll be like the last 15 maps I run, if nothing drops, it'll be like, oh, well, I gotta go one more. And I gotta go one more. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel like you want to go one more just to see where that next big pull is gonna be. But again, like, I don't know. Like, I was just running Tropical Islands constantly, just, yeah, even doing magic maps like I was the other one. Like, I got an Apothecary doing 100 magic maps. I did 100 Tropic. Would I get a bunch of Fortunates? Even just running these Strongbox passives. And then maybe I would get that as well. Maybe I would get that card or other cards too. Yeah, just having the passives and randomly getting a diviner chest, and just so happens to land them, you know. Oh no! But sweet, this is a good drop for sure. I will take it. I'll probably sell those cards because I don't think I'm going to end up getting 9 more of those anytime soon to get the 10 divine, but whatever, 230 a pop, take it, almost 500 C. Yeah. So how many maps is that? 460. Decent amount of them. It was definitely paid for all the ones today. Raiders. Go on. Raiders. Just get that. So we can get some more cards. All the cards in all the worlds. So this is a good map. It's just like 1 or 2 maps just save the whole shebang. It's a shield. Right, that's a crap shield. Let's get rid of that to give us some more room skis. Yeah, it's almost like too little, too late. Like, there's been so many maps that it's just like the last map. At least it was. At least we did hit that, because then I would have just been like, I think the whole session would have felt like wasted. It dropped in the last possible moment. Oh, those are all crap. The wharf map. Ah, there's 2 big freaking monkeys attacking me. Inventor. That's not a bad one. Or a small card. Better than some. Alright, not bad. 2 shepherds. 2 shepherds. I don't know how many shepherds I even have. Do I have any others? Probably not. Recall getting any others. Oh, now we know shepherds land on tropical islands. That's pretty dope. Alright, so we have left here. Still got a bunch of maps to go. How many did we do today? We have 55 left. Oh, we got 41. So we did 14, 15. We did 15 because we added one. All right, let's just try this guy real quick and see if we can get one of these maps. Purchase item. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Sacred Grove. Smuggler. Alright. Earn a couple more. I'd like to do one. Do one of these maps.
That's the trail.
Alright. Nothing. Oh, we got one. We got one. Sweet. Another one? Another one? Yes, no? Alright, cool. I wish I didn't have to pay freaking 10 chaos for it, but I'll take it. That's a lot better than the 80 chaos I saw someone trying to sell one for. Alright. So we'll run this real quick. So these, implicit doesn't get touched if you scour it. You can scour these, so you can get a better roll on it. And then we gotta juice this baby up and take a crack at it, see what we can get. Alright, so chisel it up and elk it. Bam. Design. More life, extra fire. 69 high enough? I feel like we should just try and get a really good roll on this bad chicken. 91, that's good. Can I do it? No. That's where it sucks, man. The less recovery rate and energy shield, you just literally cannot do that with this build, and it definitely ups the values. Alright, what we got? Less accuracy, spell, bleeding, accuracy, possessed, magic monsters. Ooh, extra magic monsters. That's a good one. 92 and 43, 28 pack size isn't that great, but we have the modifier for it, the compass. This is what we're using. Let's get some more packs in there, and then we're gonna get. Actually, we should probably use a pack size one instead of one of these. Keep the fire damage one. Do that, and then we're gonna run one of each of these gildeds. See what we get. Take a stab at it. Hopefully it lands us something good here, and I can clip up the end of this and actually have a nice little video of this actually working somewhat. Alright, it's a channel map, so that's cool. Do like that. Let's load all those up like that. Load the map up, and let's set our add chickens in here. Some extra fire damage, extra packs, max size. Make sure I don't go over my stuff, and then a cheapy Strongbox one, and then this is the expensive one. This is like, I think this might have been the one I rolled, but yeah, these are like 100C for like 4 uses, so it's like 25-ish, and sometimes they're hard to find even at 100. Alright, let's go. Pop it. So we're doing about, it's like 80 to 100C right here for this map. Let's see. Let's see if it pans out. Channel map, let's go. Let's see if we get anything anywhere close. What do we get? Map. So alteration. Why did it sound like 2 things dropped? Is that because I was off map or something? Alright, here's one box. See what we get. Alright, some scarabs, all rust. So not anything too crazy there. But it's something. Something to start with. We got a ways to go to pay for the map. Got a jeweler. Hoping to get a div box on one of these guys. Alright, this one's at least a +3. And nothing. So yeah, this, I don't know. Not sure about this strat. Seems lackluster at best. Nothing, man. Nothing landing out of these. Yeah, you really gotta like pick and choose your boxes. Pick and choose your boxes. I mean, this map alone should land some decent stuff, just because, I mean, running 4 gildeds. We'll see. Get some, it'd be nice to get some good of these Reliq shrines or whatever they're called. Be nice on a map where you're investing a decent amount into them. On a mansion. Fine. Alright, jeweler. We got on this one +2 chest. Ooh. What are you all about? Why are you all funky colors? It's not worth crap. I don't know what this is. Where are you? So that's not too much either. I think you gotta get a good roll on it for it to be worth something. First crypt. Oh,
Hey there.
bridge is over
This
here.
Josh from Maker.
Bridge is over here,
I hope
so.
you're enjoying my music and it's helping to inspire your content. To get all of my tracks, the more amazing music, click to
Come on
upgrade.
now. Alright. That's his basic. Let's get this. Let's get some extra quantity and rarity. Open. Fingers crossed here. Well, no. Oh, we're definitely getting a lot of maps. So I know that Scarab's working. Yeah, that Scarab is working. This is a good one. This helps us. I know a lot of jewelers. Why couldn't those all be divs? All got divination ones. Alright, another jewel. I think that jewel is nothing as well. Yeah. I was pretty sure on that. There's just a plain strongbox. How many strongbox? 13. So yeah, we got 13 on this one. And another rusted scarab. This is not great. Not great. It's not what you hope for. Come on, it's gotta give us at least one diviner. So yeah, I would like to see a diviner box with this fully juiced, and you get at least like a +4 chest level. A +5 would be great, just so I can see. If that like doesn't drop anything, then I'm really confused. I just can't believe how many of these boxes are 500%. I gotta see. Like, what is this dropping? I'm actually gonna go back through the map after this and take the filter off and just see what is dropping from all these. You got 500% increase. You have a decent amount like of rarity, 88% now. Is this extra cold? Physical damage reduction. Frost on hit. I don't even know. I don't really want him doing extra damage, but we're gonna do it at this point because we need something to drop here. Alright. Okay, this one got to pop twice. Ah, my man. Alright, so we got that. Couple maps. Wow. These maps have pretty nice rolls on them. I don't know what that map is, or what lands on that map. They're just plain strongbox. Yeah, I don't know. I think these strongboxes are just so sporadic. I just don't think they're a consistent bet. I think they're a hard gamble for sure. Oh boy, I thought that was death. I thought that was death for sure. Just don't drop, no. They don't drop none. None at all. Almost done here. This is gonna be a sad excuse for spending 100C. Double pops too. Yeah, I'm just guessing you're just gonna want to pick and choose, and you're just gonna have to roll a ton of scouring orbs. And I mean, that's the thing, isn't a scouring orb like almost like a C? So like, what is it? 1 1/4, so 3 of them is 2C. And so if you have like, or even 13 strong boxes, whatever, I mean, even just rolling them, I mean, good luck getting exactly what you want in like 5 rolls. So you're probably spending like 5C at least on each one. So like 13, 15 of them, I mean, we're talking about another 75 if you get quick rolls. And then the engineering orbs, you need at least 4 if you're scouring them beforehand. And then if you're using infused, I think those are like 100C a piece. I don't know. It just seems like a lot. There's a string. don't think this rings anything. Is this apple shield? Pretty sure this is nothing too. Just get rid of this. Alright, yeah, that's it. That's all we got. It's like nothing. Nothing that cool. Again, I'm going to try and put a few more together so we can see. This is the 6th link we got, which is just trash. It's not good stuff. I think it definitely ups your odds of getting something big. Definitely get something decently expensive doing this strategy. Just, yeah. If you fall somewhere, you gotta do hundreds of these, thousands, where I think it to really pay off, where you're gonna land something really, really big. Other than that, like, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, that's all we got for today, and, I'll be back at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, and we'll run some more. See if it can turn itself around, or if it's just gonna be, yeah, just a complete, not a complete flop. We definitely made decent currency off this so far, but, yep, other than that, that's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.